Rock Edition with the guys from Marianas Trench, minus Josh, whoever it is he is. But, so I guess to start off with...
He's gonna jump on any second.
Oh, that's terrifying. I'm scared now. No, so to start off with, we're at the Journey's Backyard Barbecue Tour, and how has the weather been treating you? I know I saw a couple tweets about the heat.
Oh, it was very, very hot in Texas and Florida, like over 100 degrees and extremely humid.
This is perfect here.
This is ideal.
This is awesome.
Yeah, we actually got here earlier, and I was like, this is cold. I was like, I'm cold, guys. I need more clothes. This is ridiculous. I'm actually from Texas, so I totally understand.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, and there's also this tour features athletes and stuff like that. They do the BMX and the motocross. Is that like your guys' thing? Are you into that?
A little bit.
We'll dig it. Like, we're not, we're musicians, so we cannot be athletes by nature. But
yeah, and that stuff is pretty dangerous. So rate your wrist. Don't get to play in tours.
I admire it. Like, I think those guys are
crazy.
I
think they're
crazy amounts of courage. You have to be
crazy amounts of crazy. I don't think
half courageous, half nuts.
Awesome.
So I like both. I respect both.
Definitely. We saw the motocross people.
That's
and we were
intense.
just like, whoa.
They get crazy.
They were, and at one point I thought they were coming at us, and I was about to just run. I was like, this is Final Destination all over again. I was terrified. But yeah, definitely if you guys can catch them, they're doing something now.
Yeah, we've seen
later?
it.
I don't know. It's really cool though. So, yeah. And this is only your guys' third stop. You're doing 7 dates on this, correct? Yeah. So, how has it been thus far? And are you looking forward to any of the stops? Are there any, like...
It's been fun. I think it's been cool because I think like 3/4 of the cities we've never even been to. So, it's a lot of fun to see new places.
Is this the first time to Nashville?
Yes.
Yeah, first time in Nashville. I'm really excited to be here. I can't wait to play the show and then like go out and see the town a little bit.
I would give you guys some advice, but really I don't hang out in Nashville much. I live in Alabama right now, so I'm like, oh, Nashville! This is kind of my first time too, so
cool. Yeah, it feels like a good place.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool. You always see people tweet about how awesome it is. You know, the Music City, USA, correct?
Yeah,
yes. Say Austin's life music capital, and this is Music City, USA.
Yeah.
But where am I? You guys also have U.S. club dates spread in between all these Journeys dates and stuff like that. Do you have any big plans for those? Because I'm assuming it's different from playing. Your sets are different from playing these.
We get longer sets at those ones. They're our own booked shows, right? When we're the headliners in those ones, so we get more time. So we get to also have more props and things like that. But it'll vary because the venue capacities are on these from like 500 to 1,500 people. So the amount of room we got to work with will make us have to improvise. We'll take advantage of whatever we get each night, but really, really excited for those shows as well.
Are you guys going to have the big toy blocks? I know you guys had those for the Get Your Heart On tour in Canada.
Yeah.
I was jealous. I really wanted them.
we travel with them, and then if they fit, we'll bring them in. It depends on the size of the thing.
Awesome. I'm jealous. I want to see that now. And do you have any plans for a full U.S. tour anytime soon? Fingers crossed. I really like one.
I'm sure there will be at some point. There's nothing in the works at the moment, but I think it's only a matter of time. Yes.
Awesome. Sweet. So, you heard it here. Maybe.
You heard maybe.
We're definitely gonna be back.
Maybe
whether it's like we'll be here all the time. Whether it's like an actual full U.S. tour, I don't know. But with like we sort of do West Coast, East Coast, South, North. It just sort of in shorter bursts, But we'll be back. Absolutely.
Sweet. And because you guys are already bigger in Canada, you have platinum records, correct?
Yeah.
And you do like the arena tours and stuff like that. Has that experience breaking out in Canada helped you reach out to audiences like in America and elsewhere?
Yeah, I think we know what to expect a little more and how to, I don't know, just how to work it down here, how to grind, because we've been doing it for a long time in Canada, and it's fun. Like I love coming down into the States and playing like little smaller shows and getting to meet the fans and just building Marianas Trench brand. It's a lot of fun.
It's funny because I found when we were in Canada at the beginning, we were so young and had this blind, ignorant faith, and I think we rode that to a point where we could actually be realistic and actually have a career. This time around, there was a lot more confidence because we know we can do it, and you trust the things that worked before. Like we meet a lot of our fans and stuff, and it seems to create a really strong foundation of people who will follow us from album to album, not just go to the next sort of flavor of the week kind of thing. So it's a little bit easier, I think, and people seem to be catching on faster than they did in Canada too.
Totally.
It took us years and like 5-6 plays in a city before we would draw 300 or 400 in Canada, and this is our first time in some of these cities on those shows we're talking about, and some of them are well over 1,000 tickets sold. So it means people are hearing about it, which is super encouraging.
Definitely. Congratulations. Awesome.
Thanks.
And exciting. It makes me happy because I've been following you guys for a while now. We've like watched you on the Much Music Awards and stuff like that. So I'm like.
The nice thing about being an American fan is that if you're interested in the band, there's so much media out there now. Like, you know, we have a ton of videos and a ton of like online presence and stuff. So like, if you're just finding out about it and then you go online and search Marianas Trench, people are like, whoa, there's like so much stuff. It's not like we're a new band. We've been around for a while, right? And I think that's kind of what's helping to spread the word.
Sweet. And I think I saw a tweet about you guys looking for a U.S. record label.
Yeah, we got something in the works right now.
Awesome.
We'll
Can you talk about now?
Once it's official.
Okay, cool. Do you know when it's going to be official?
Nope.
Hopefully soon.
Alright, cool. Hopefully soon. I can work with that. That's fine.
That and the Maybe tour.
And the Maybe tour. See, we're getting somewhere. We're
Marianas
getting
Trench
somewhere.
Maybe National US tour.
Can that be what you call it?
Yeah, maybe.
A little copyright and everything. No. So,
Maybe USA.
you guys, your latest album is Ever After. How was the writing process for that? Was it different than writing like Masterpiece Theater and Fix Me?
The writing process was sort of, it came together more. Like the first 2 albums, we wrote all the songs, then demoed them, and then gave them to producers, or within Josh would produce them, and then he sort of did the final recording. And this time around, we just sort of did a final recording of each song as it was finished, rather than here's the whole album, let's do it. And the cool thing with that is it was more of a fresh experience from each song. It wasn't like, okay, we're going to do nothing but drums for a week, and then bass guitar for 4 days, and then it's just each song had more, felt like more energy and more inspiration, rather than trying to recapture the magic that was there in the demo.
Alright, and Josh also was the one that produced it, right?
That's correct.
So was it different? Well, obviously it was different, but how was it different from working with a producer who's not like part of the band? Did it?
I guess you just, we've worked together for a while now, so you know how he works. You know, sometimes when you work with a new producer, there's a kind of sussing out period, or you gotta, you know, figure out how they operate, how they communicate. But with, you know, Josh, you just come in, okay, let's go. It's just, you know how he works. It's a lot quicker, I guess.
Gotcha, you just get it
Streamlined.
all done.
It's more streamlined.
There you go. Sounds good. And your next single is Desperate Measures. And I heard rumors that the video was coming out today, but then when I looked it up online, I couldn't find anything.
I don't think it's coming out.
Yeah,
Not
I don't
today?
know. I've heard that too, but that's not true.
We don't usually know.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say, because if it's not today, do we know when? Because I've been looking.
Yeah, I think today too, but maybe it's...
I think that's just because of Twitter. Somebody was spreading that around. But I don't think it's coming out today, but maybe it is. Who knows? If it's not today, it'll be within the next couple of weeks. Probably.
Yeah, really soon.
Yeah, for sure the next 2 weeks it'll be out. Yeah.
Sweet. And you guys had fans send in dolls of the different band members. How many like dolls did you get? Were they
There
like
were
crazy?
hundreds.
Did
There
you
was
get
a
Yeah,
lot.
it might have been
There were
1,000 even,
Yeah.
Awesome.
We probably could have filled about 3 or 4 garbage bags full of dolls.
Wow. That's like.
Except we put them in treasure chests.
Yeah, they were in. I'm just saying that's how many you would have.
All right.
3
cool.
barrels.
I'd say at least that many, actually.
Yeah, probably more.
And can you talk about what you're doing with the dolls in the video? Do we get to know? Is it
No.
a big
You'll
surprise?
see.
You gotta wait.
Gotcha. No secrets. No, and when can you expect to see it? I asked that already. So, have you started working on any music? I know a lot of bands have been doing the thing where they release an album right after the other because of this instant gratification that people seem to have. You can't now disappear for a couple years at a time. Are you already working on something new?
No.
No?
Part of the thing about us too is Josh doesn't like to repeat the same sound. And if you start writing right after you release an album, you're probably gonna have a similar sound. And he likes to try and diversify a little bit. So he's not a fan of doing that.
No, that's commendable. I actually like that a little bit better.
We ran out of time because we have like a time, like a deadline to release the album. So there's a couple songs that didn't make it on this album. I think that Josh would like to record and release as possible B-sides. So that might happen.
Awesome.
But there'll be songs that were supposed to have been on this album, not something for the future album.
Cool, so we keep our eyes open for a B-side.
Possibly,
maybe.
yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Babies, more babies! I love them! No, and I have the signature question I have to ask everybody I talk to. What's the one song that you would use to introduce yourself to new fans? If you just have one.
That changes as we do more music, I find. For me right now, even though it doesn't really sum up all that we do, I would still introduce people with Ever After, the opening track, because it's I just think it's the best thing we've done, and it's sort of captures everything we can do, and then you'll find bits and pieces of that in some of the more radio friendly songs. But that song is the closest thing I can think of the essence of what the band is right now.
It's a great track. It's beautiful. I do love it. June 17th is the Much Music Video Awards, and you guys are leading the pack with 7 nominations. How was the news? Did you guys have a huge party, or?
I still think it's just a big hoax. It's a one that's a
They're
one on
joking.
top. The 7.
We didn't have a huge party, but it was pretty exciting. Like, I don't know. Like,
We might have a party after the MMVAs. If we go 0 for 7, a preemptive party might have been a little bit like a jinx. But
yeah, you can't jinx it, exactly.
we're really excited. I mean, that weekend is always a fun time in the summer for us anyway, so we'll do our whole experience that we get to, yes, we are allowed to say, we get to play again on it too, which will be cool. And if we win a couple awards, then we will
They should just keep inviting Katy Perry back, because every time she plays in MVAs, we also play in MVAs.
Coincidence? She was talking about that picture she got to take through.
You should just.
June 17th on Fuse. You should watch. We're playing. It's gonna be good.
It is gonna be good. I can attest to that. No, you guys always have a crazy entrance. First, you have like the hot tub one with the ninjas, correct?
Yeah.
And then you had the like giant gerbil balls,
Yeah.
whatever those were. I was like, are they gonna suffocate in there? I wasn't too
Yeah,
sure. I was a little
we did.
worried. But do you guys have any big plans for this one that we can keep our eyes open for?
Yes,
we do.
Awesome. I'm excited. So yeah.
As cool as usual. Just so you know, it's very
Cool as
cool.
usual.
Always.
I'll hold you to that if it's not cool as usual. Tweet you.
Yeah.
Like, how could you? You lied to me.
It was not cool
It was
as usual.
not cool
it
as
was
usual.
actually cool.
There needs to be another flame-throwing bra, like last year.
Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago. Yeah,
Two years
that was
ago?
Slim Status. Yeah.
Katy Perry year.
There you go. See, you guys should just perform with her. Just do a song
That's
with
true.
her.
Ah, that's a good idea.
See, so Katy Perry.
I never read that.
Get on it.
You just you tell her that should happen, and we'll agree.
Alright, awesome. Well, thank you guys for taking the time to sit with us on
Thank
this
you.
No problem.
nice Tennessee day, and I'm excited to watch you guys.
Thanks.
So, thank you so much for talking with us.
See you later.